Morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to class. That's a bright light. Um, Today, we're going to be playing with, I think, some interesting ideas about, and it's going to be core related, but just interesting ideas about how, in particular, the front body core works in our bodies just with the normal movement and some changes. So, do me a favor, we're going to come down to our backs, have a block near you so that you can grab it when we're ready. Okay. And if you want a blanket or something underneath you, feel free to do that. But I don't think you need it. And I wanted to read while I'm still sitting up, I wanted to read a quote because today's class is based on curiosity and the idea that we should really, really be curious about our bodies, like, or about life, or about, and some people are more curious than others. My husband is incredibly curious about things. And I think it's such a valuable and wonderful quality. And in yoga, I'm really curious about if I do this, what happens kind of thing. That's our class today. And this quote is from Albert Einstein. And what he says is this: the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. One cannot help but be in awe when he or she contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery every day. I just love that. So, with that, on your backs, if you want, legs can be straight or they can be bent. We're just going to get ourselves centered here. Make sure you're comfortable and make sure that your spine is in alignment. So if your head is dropping back, please place a pillow or blanket behind it. And just notice, right? Even here, as we start this journey of curiosity, what does your body feel like in this position? Is it comfortable or uncomfortable? Do you feel certain parts of the body pressing into the floor more than others? Does it feel fairly equal? And as you start to pay attention to the breath, how does that feel in your body? Can we take soft and deep breaths, or does it feel short? Are we stressed? Are we tired? As we exhale, does the body weigh heavier on the floor, or are you holding tension that is not necessary right now? So just inquire, not think about it so much, but just scan your body and see what's happening. Just notice. Good. Couple more breaths right here. And if your legs are straight, go ahead and bend them. Bend the knees, place your feet on the floor. Your feet are hips width apart. Spread your toes, try to land on the four corners of your feet. And again, just become curious. Where is your pelvis? Are you flat in your back? Are you overly arched? And then start some really easy, just pelvic tilts and tucks, right? As we arch through the low back and then flatten it. And again, just notice, right? As the back arches, the body moves, the feet maybe draw, the heels maybe draw a little closer to the glutes. None of it actually moving in space, but just shifting forward and back as we curl and tuck. Yeah, just notice here. A couple more. And then find a neutral spine where you're resting right along the sacrum, maybe a small space behind the lower back. Your arms are just resting at your sides. And go ahead and place both hands at the lower belly, one on each side, and just notice there. And then lift your left foot and feel the left side core engage. So already the body is finding balance, right? We've lifted the foot off, and the core has to engage to keep us from toppling off to one side. Put that foot down, lift the other, notice. And you may feel both sides engage. The lower abdominals are your stabilizers here. So you might feel both, but maybe more on one side than the other. And lower. Keep both feet on the floor. Your hands are where they are. I want you to isometrically pull your heels toward your glutes. And notice the lower belly engagement here. And then just let that go and notice how that kind of goes away. When we do bridge pose and we draw, go ahead and pull the heels toward the glutes again, right? You'll notice when we do bridge pose and we say isometrically pull the heels, we engage the hamstrings and the low belly. Good, release. One more time right there. And breathe. And release. Good. Take your left knee toward your chest and extend it up toward the ceiling. You can release your hands here. Breathe. If you need your hands behind your knee, go ahead and do that, but no strap right now if you can help it. Slowly lower your leg toward the floor, but don't let it touch. And then raise it back up and lower. Again, notice the lower back is going to slightly arch and slightly tuck as the leg lowers and then lifts. Couple more, just warming up. The next time that left leg is straight up, hold it here. Check the hips, they're nice and even. And then I want you to take the hands back to your belly. Take the left leg out to the left a little bit. Keep the pelvis neutral and feel the left core, the left belly really engage to hold you here. And then pull the right heel in toward your glute. Now, if your hamstrings, right, so the right hamstring, if it cramps up, just release the pull and then bring it back. The left leg is straight. We've got core working. Breathe. Only if you want, lift the right foot off the floor an inch or two. So now all of the core is working, but it is working slightly differently. Breathe. Put the right foot back down, bring the left leg straight up, lower it down to the floor, and then place that foot on the floor. Same thing, other side. Right knee comes in, the right leg straightens up to the ceiling and lower, but don't touch. And bring it up. Good. Few times here. Just again, warming up. Good. Maybe one or two more. The next time your leg is straight up, hold that straight up. Hands can go to belly for feedback. Take the right leg out to the right just a little bit. Notice that whole right side having to engage the obliques, right? The side body muscles Breathe. Take the left heel and isometrically pull it in. Now the left side is engaging. Notice, lift the left foot an inch or two. Woo, feel the core working. You've got this, everybody. Lower the left foot, take the right leg straight up, lower it down toward the floor, bend that knee, both feet to the floor. All right. So both feet are to the floor. I want you to pull both heels in toward your glutes and then lengthen the tailbone, lift your hips. Here we are, bridge pose. The arms can be either in robot arms, so elbows to shoulders pressing to the floor, fingertips pointing up, or they can release down to the floor with it, whichever feels good. And then push your left foot away from you, pull your right heel in. Neither one are moving. This is isometric work. And then release, pull the left heel in, push the right leg away. Say good morning to your hamstrings. Release, switch again, push your left foot away. Draw your right heel toward the glute, all isometric. Release, last one. Left heel pulls in, right foot pushes away. Bring both back to center. If you want, lift a little bit higher. Lift your right heel and lower. Lift your left heel and lower. Press both hands into the floor only if you want. Lift the left foot. It's just a few inches. Right side has to work like crazy here. Lower the left foot, lift the right. Lower that foot, press the hips up one more time, and then lower all the way down. Well done. Draw those knees to your chest, grab your block. You're going to take the block at its widest width between your feet. If for any reason you cannot reach that, you can put it between your shins or your thighs. And then draw both legs straight up to the ceiling. Squeeze your block. When you squeeze your block, you're going to feel the inner thighs working. Take both thumbs underneath your sacrum. Draw the shoulders down, tone the lower belly. Lower your feet just I don't know, a few inches. You're not lowering it that much. Please take care of your lower backs here, okay? So you know you don't have to go any lower. Squeeze your block. Take both feet toward the left a little bit. The right side belly just fired up. Left side too, but right side more, trying to hold you in balance. Come back to center. Go the other way, right side. So you're kind of almost lifting off that left hip. Hold. Come back to center. If you can, lower the legs a little bit more. Breathe. If you don't need the hands under your glutes, you don't have to have them there. Press into your blocks, working with your core here. You can feel it. Touch your belly. It's like, whoo, baby, you're working. Take the feet just a few inches to the left. Now your left side has to work super hard to keep you stable. Come back to center, go to the right. Trust me, I feel this too. Come back to center. One, you're here. Two, you're going to lower one more time. Really work into your core here, everybody. Squeeze that block. Take it to the left just for a little bit. Don't forget to breathe. Take it center. Go to the right. Hold. Squeeze your block. And center. Take both legs all the way up. Bend your knees. Grab your block. Set that block aside and draw your knees to your chest. Whew. Good. Just keep the left knee in, straighten the right. Bring that right knee in, straight in the left. Bring the left knee in, turn over to one side, and come on up to a seat. Great fun, right? Joy, joy. All right. So keep the blocks up toward the front of your mat. You'll need them in a little bit. Find an easy way to sit. And again, just notice, right? Left, right, forward, back, all of these kind of out of balance, in balance ideas of where does our core come into play? Take the arms up. Exhale, take the left hand down. I'll mirror here and reach the right arm over, but keep that right hip seated. So don't go too far. Feel again your core, right? Contraction on one side, stretch on the other side. Lift your left hand off the mat. Good. Turn the palm up. If this is too much, please come on up or put the hand back down. Yep. And then float that arm up. Hold. Keep the chest open. Try not, there you go, Celeste. Try not to round that right shoulder and come up to the middle. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand down. I am mirroring here. Left arm is up. Keep the head neutral. Light tone to the belly. Keep the left hip down on the floor. Don't lift it up. And then lift your right hand just a little. Turn the palm up. Stretch the arm out and reach. Please don't overdo it, especially if you're working with an injury. And come on up and exhale. Good job. Roll that shoulder up, out. Inhale, reach up. Good. Both arms stay. You're holding onto that beach ball. Come on over. Breathe and then turn to that left side. Let both hands come down to the floor. And again, notice we're scrunching up that left side if you're mirrored with me, and you're reaching and stretching rotationally on the right side. Deep breath. So variation here of a twist. Take both hands off the floor. See if you can hold. Inhale, reach the arms up, come back to center, squeeze the beach ball, and lean over to the other side. Feel your core work, everybody. Turn toward that knee and let the hands come down. Deep breath. Scrunching one side, releasing. The obliques are a cool set of muscles. They are both side body muscles to help you twist, but they go in different directions so that they're both working no matter which way you twist. Good. Take the hands off the floor. Hold. And inhale up. Exhale, release. Shake that out. All right, straighten the legs, everyone. I want you to take both of your blocks. If you only have one, that's okay, but take your blocks and just put them toward the front end or the end of your mat. Go ahead and take the legs on those blocks. The legs should be right at shin calf level, so not at your ankles, not at the Achilles, just in the meat of the muscle. And then lift up nice and tall. I have so much I want to do today. We'll see where we go, curiosity wise. So sitting up tall, if it is hard to sit tall, please put your hands any way you need to keep your spine nice and strong. Maybe your hands come to your heart. I want you to lift one leg. As you lift one, press the other. Again, core work here. You can lean back a little bit. Breathe and lower. Keep the feet flexed. Push down on the left, lift the right. And breathe. Remember last class, we talked about not hyperextending the knee. Good lesson here. And lower. This is where it's going to get a little tougher. Lean back, lift up. Give me 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Working quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Sit up tall. Lean back a little bit. Lift the other. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Just bend the knees a little more. Shake out those quads. As one of my friends out there sent me, right, knee strengthening exercise, straight leg quad work. So we're sneaking some of that in there. All right, last one here. Remember, hands down or up. Either one is good. Left leg starts. We're taking it up, not too high. Once you take it out to the side. Whew. Here we are again, right? Core, side body, feel it like holy moly, the muscles are fired up, they are turned on. We're out of balance here. And center release, shake out the legs. Last one, lean back, lift the leg, just hold, and then take that leg out to the side. You're going to see this a bunch today. Woo, feel, feel, feel. And back to center, release, give it a good shake. Good. Lean back. Last one, lift one. See if you can lift the other. Find your spot. And lower. All right. Release that fully. Set those blocks in the front. We're going to need them in a little bit. Grab your blanket. If you want, put it where your knees are going to go, table pose. And then come on to table pose. Ooh, feel that. Woo-hoo. All right. I do love working core, you know that. So sorry about all that, but we're not done. All right, so here we are, table pose. Spread the fingers, right? Gather up the beach ball between the elbows and keep the shoulders wide. And again, a few little cats and cows. So what happens in cow, right? We're stretching those core belly muscles. And then in cow or in cat, we're crunching them up. So again, there's this like beautiful purpose with some of these poses of stretching and strengthening within the pose itself. Couple more. Breathe. And then come to a neutral spine. Press the right leg back. Level out the hips, lift the leg. So we're used to a very standard balancing table pose. Start here, stay here, and just take the right leg out to the side, the toes stay down. Once again, core has to work. Take the same leg and just slide it across. Breathe, but don't land it, just hold. And again, core has to work, but a little bit more the obliques, the side muscle. Take it back to center. Reach the left arm out. Tone in through the lower belly. Now everything's working front and back. Take the left, you can always put that hand back down. Otherwise, take the left arm out to the side. The palm is face down. Squeeze the back shoulder. Take the right leg out to the side. Feel the work here, everybody. Breathe. Take everything back to center and release. Whew. Did you feel that? Like, woohoo! All right, same thing, other side. We're going to start with the right leg back, lift that leg. Notice, right, if you lift that leg too high, you're just going to curl in the lower back. So just be mindful of that. Squeeze and just take the left leg out to the left. Notice the belly. Bring it to center. Just let it slide across. Not nearly as much work there, but right side is definitely working more. Take it back to center. Hold. Extend the left or the right arm if you want. Find your breath. Good. Take that right arm out to the side. Take the left leg out to the side. Work, 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 belly squeeze. Take everything back to the middle and release. Take the knees wide, maybe sink back in child's pose or puppy stretch or neither. Watch your knees. And breathe. And come on up, everybody. Whew. All right, so here's another, just a little variation. Take the right leg back, hold. Keep both hands on the floor if your wrists tolerate. I want you to lean forward a little bit. Already core has to work. If you can, raise the left arm and stay forward slightly. It's really slight. Right side, working super hard here. Release the hand, release the knee. Left leg out, lift up. Tone in the belly so that the hips level and just lean forward a little bit. You don't have to if your wrists are saying no thank you. Take the right arm out, palm is face down. We're trying to lift that arm at the same time we're pressing it toward the floor isometrically. Belly's working super hard on the left. And release, release. Sit on back, just stretch it out. Good, come on up, we're almost done. Plank pose, take those legs straight. Work with the hips, the glutes, the belly. Find your breath. Remember, your knees can be down. Please don't overdo, right? 5, 4, push away from the floor, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Draw the chest toward your thighs. Hold right there. And then as you're ready, downward facing dog. Shake it all out. Use your breath. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, lower to your knees. When you're ready, right foot steps forward. Grab your blocks. This is nice, right? Not a lot of core work happening here. Just stretch. So the challenge of core work, especially front core, as I did talked about last class, probably the 30-minute class, is core is not just your belly, it's your entire torso. But when we work front belly core, we can get so tight there. So we really need to keep it stretched as well. Take your hands to your front knee. Press off the knee. So I'm actually pushing that knee away a little bit. You'll feel a deeper stretch. And then left knee back, left arm raises up. And breathe and just feel without dumping into your lower back. Feel, if you can, stretch the belly on that side. Quad stretch, psoas stretch. And release. That should have felt really nice. Good. Switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back. Start with an easy lunge. Remember, you don't want to overly depend on your blocks. So try to keep the upper body light. Hands come to your knee. Push the knee away so the torso gets a little taller. And then your right arm up. And then how can we get maybe just a little longer from the knee to the fingertips? Without compromising, right? Without dumping the hip, without dropping in the lower back. Everybody's different. And release. Well done. Bring that left knee back to set your blocks in front of you, downward facing dog. One, you're here, work on your upper body strength. Try to level out the pose so that there's equal weight hands and feet. 2, I want you to put a nice soft bend in both knees and then lift the left leg up toward the ceiling. Once you're there, if you want, you can drop the right heel, but don't overstrain and don't pop that right knee back too hard. Breathe and think about the core has to work here. Lower that leg by half. Keep the pose. And then lower that leg the rest of the way. Same thing other side, either stay on both feet or soften the knees and lift the right leg and then maybe straighten the left and drop the heel. My heel is not touching, by the way. Keep that knee soft. Level your hips. Lower the right leg by half. Lower it all the way down. Take both feet wide on your mat. And let's walk those hands back. You can grab your blanket and shift it out of the way. Forward fold here, nice, easy, wide legs. Maybe let your head shake out. Keep the back of the knees soft. And then bend both knees, sit way back. Hands come to your knees. Come on up, everybody. Ooh. Oh, good job. Just grab your strap for me if you've got it. You can probably take it in half unless it's a short strap. And then go wide with your legs so you can stand sideways. Bend the knees a little. I am not doing anything deep in the way of squats, maybe in a little bit of a knee injury. So just come into your squat, right? So tempting. I'm like, I want to go deep. But we're going to take care of our bodies, take the strap wide, reach it up, and only if it makes sense, bring it back. So we're just stretching out. Giving the core a little break, getting the shoulders moving. Ooh, that feels good. Good, one more. Oh. And then take the strap all the way up. Again, straight legs or small squat. And reach the arms over to one side, both arms straight. Big tone to the belly here. Keep the top arm, let go of the bottom arm. You have to work hard here. Breathe. If it's too much, either grab the strap or put that hand on your leg. Good, grab your strap. Pull up. Same thing other side, soft bend to the knees. Breathe. Once you have that side bend, let go of the bottom. Notice. Grab your strap, take it up, straighten the legs, release your strap. Roll it out. Good. Set that strap aside. All right, so curiosity, right? Curiosity. Put your hands on your belly. And then lean into, I'll try to mirror here. You know how I am with my lefts and rights, but lean into your left leg and see if you feel any shift in core, especially low, right? Your transverse abdominis goes across, the great stabilizer in our balance. And then start to peel, keep your torso really tall. Just stay on the left or on the right foot, but just feel what's starting to happen, the glute, the hip, the leg, the belly, and then flex your right foot and take it off the floor if you can. Find your still point. Remember balance. We don't want to look at moving objects. We want to see if we can find a still point. Hold, breathe, take the arms out. Lift the chest, draw the belly button in, and then slowly set it down. Release your arms. Hands come to the belly again. Lean into your right side. Start to feel what's happening, right? The base of all our balance work. Maybe get into to the toe or lift the foot. Notice if you're starting to curl forward. Float the arms out. Breathe. Embrace the wiggle, the wobble. Don't hyperextend the knee. Slowly put it down. Ooh, shake that out. Going back to the first side. You can start with your hands here, or you can just start with them out because we're going bigger. Your front foot, if it can, it's straightforward. If it needs to, it can be slightly turned out. Just notice for you. First, lean. Squeeze glute, squeeze hip, low belly. Flex your foot. Now it's lifted. Take it out to the side. Toes point forward. What has to happen here? What's going on with your belly? Breathe. Slowly lower it down and release. Shake that out. I told you it was going to be kind of a curious kind of class. Nothing too hard, I don't think. Take the arms out. Switching sides. First, lean. Be curious about your body. Lift the foot. Load it out. Don't have to hold. You can tap. How much do we do on automatic? Slow, slow, slow. And shake that out. By the way, I should have said that anytime we do balance work, you can always be near a wall or a desk or a chair. Roll it out. Back to the first side. Arms out. Nice and tall, everybody. Lean, right? If all you do is lean and try to get that foot off, you're doing amazing. So here we are. You're leaning. The foot lifts. It goes out. Listen up. Really feel the core. Bring the leg forward. Lower only if you want. Don't touch. Out. Slow. And all the way down. Let the arms go. Shake it out. If you think about the amazing beauty of surface muscles, obliques, deep muscles working together just to make you do that, it's pretty cool. All right, last one. Stand tall. Float the arms. Lean, but notice. Try not to overgrip your toes. Lift the foot. Hold. Slowly bring it forward. It's not about how high. Slowly release. Take it back out. And forward. And down. And shake that out. Well done, everybody. All right, come on up to the front of your mat. Open up the shoulders. We're doing one sun salutation, both sides, just to kind of loosen all this up. And then we're going to finish up with some little more balanced core work. Take it up. Exhale, slow it all the way down. Blocked can be there as you need to. The knees are soft. Step back gently with your right foot. Hold right here. Keep the right hand on the floor or on your block and take the left arm up. Just a little bit of a twist here. Watch the back knee. Make sure your pose is wide enough for you. Exhale, hand comes down. Plant your hand, step back to downward facing dog. Maybe pedal the feet. Good, plank pose. Breathe, hold length here. Lower the knees, optional. Chaturanga, take it down, slow. Release to either a low cobra or sphinx. Press into your knees. Come back to plank. To downward facing dog. When you're ready, lift the right leg slow. Everything is slow. Step it all the way through. Stay right here. Left hand stays down. Right arm comes up to twist. Exhale, hand down. Push off your back foot. Step forward, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are soft, everybody. Breathe right here. Soften both knees, step back, left leg. Find your breath. Left hand stays where it is. The right arm comes up. Breathe. Exhale, hand comes down. Step back, downward facing dog. Plank pose. Optional here. Lift your left leg, hold. Lower, lift your right. Release. Drop the knees, slowly come on down. Cobra or Sphinx. Exhale, knees to plank. Downward facing dog. Find your breath. Belly tones, the left leg lifts. Slowly step it all the way forward. Push off, step forward. Bend both knees, come on up. And exhale. And shake that. All right, so I don't know if you noticed, but a whole lot of core work going on just in a sun salute, right? That we don't generally pay attention to as we're going through flow type stuff. But when we find that focus, all of a sudden it's like, hey, hey, what's happening? All right, so blocks to the front of your mat and they're up on high. Come on down, take your hands to your blocks. Please remember these little wobbly things, right? So keep your focus, press straight down on your blocks. Walk the feet back just a little. We're going to do two different things here. First thing I want you to do, if you can, lean into your right foot. Take the left foot out to the side. Core has to work. Find your breath. Squeeze that hip, no pain, and lower it down. I know that is not particularly easy. It can only, even if you can get it an inch or two to the side. Same thing, other side. Take the right leg out, toes stay forward. Notice left leg has to work hard and lower. Shake it out. Tone in through the belly. This time I want the left leg to go straight back. We do this one quite often. Reach the low belly in. Level out the hips. Take the left leg out to the side, but keep it lifted. Ooh. Body say core, core. Take it back in. Lower it down. I'm just going to turn around because I got wall. I got a wall. All right, same thing other side. First, lift the right leg. Keep it in that position. Take it out to the side. Toes stay pointing down. Come to center. Lower it down. Shake it out. Going to turn around one more time. We're going to put those together. All right, left leg. First thing, it's going out to the side. Hold. And then float it back behind you. Feel the strength, not only the standing leg and the standing side core, but everything else that has to work. Lower it down to the floor, but if you can, don't touch. One more time, out to the side. Circle it straight back. Hold here, release that right arm, press it back. Variation of Warrior 3, 2 points of purchase here. Lower the hand, lower the leg, shake it out, everybody. All right, last one, last side. Right leg is going straight out. Whew. Swing it behind you. Hold. Level the hips. Lower the leg slowly if you can. Don't let it touch. Take it back out to the side. Whoo! Float it back behind you. Hold right here. When, if you're ready, release that left hand. Press the palm toward the ceiling behind you. Hand back to your block. Lower your leg. Whew. Widen the feet on your mat and come to a nice forward fold. You can lower those blocks. Find your breath. Ooh, maybe shift a little side to side. Good, and then just set your blocks aside. Come into downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Equalize the weight in your hands. Hold your pose. Tippy toes, lower your feet or lower your knees. Ah, if you can, just crisscross your ankles. Come back to a seat. You're going to straighten the legs. We did this I think last class. Take your blocks. They're going to go behind just above the knee joint so that when the legs straighten, the blocks are above the knees. Okay. So in other words, if you feel the crease of your knees is not on your blocks. And then feel free to lean back, but keep the chest lifted. Want you to straighten one leg, straighten the other leg, hold. Quad work again. Little PT for the knees while we're at it. Breathe. One, you're here. Two, if you can, lift one off your block, but keep the other one there. Lower. Lift the other. Lower. Let both heels come down. Good. Straighten one leg. Straighten the other leg. Lift one leg. Lower. Lift the other. Lower. Both heels down. Last one. Lean back a little bit. Straighten one leg. Straighten the other. Feel the quads working. Lift one leg. Lower. Lift the other leg. Lower, release both heels. Lift your hips and scoot your sit bones back. Please be mindful of your backs and then just come into a forward fold. This is one of the few times I'll let things round a bit. Because the blocks are behind your knees, you're much less likely to irritate the lower back. So you can just chill. If you have your blanket, you can lay on that blanket. If you want, you can just bend your elbows and let your hands rest, your head rest in your hands. Deep breath. Come on up, everybody. Go ahead and move those blocks out of the way. Sit forward here. Straighten one leg, take the other foot above the knee for seated figure four. And just rock it out. Just shake that out. Did a ton of hip work. Even though we focused core, it's amazing. And I talked last class, and it might have been on the core, the 30-minute core. Most people define core as your abdominal muscles. I've read multiple places, and I agree that your core is pretty much your entire torso, front, back, shoulders, to hips, because it is all important. All right, only if you want, straighten the bottom leg, just hang on to the top. Only if it makes sense for you. Good. I want you to take that same leg, lower it down. You can either do it this way or you can come to Janu, Sirsasana, with the foot to the inside of the leg and then walk your hands forward. I think for that knee, it's not going to happen. Good. Roll the shoulders, everybody. Keep the back of that straight leg soft. Remember to take care of that knee if it's bothering you. That's it. Ooh. Again, curiosity. What does this feel like in your body? Do you tend to go too far, too much? Do you tend to hold back because of fear? Where are you? Good. Press up. Ah, straighten your spine. Release the bent knee and bend the one that was straight. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale, take it down. Oh, I didn't do figure four on the other side, did I? Oh, thank you. All right. I'm like something's missing. Rock it out. I almost forgot. Shake it out. I was already ready for Shavasana. I'm like, ah. Good. Breathe, everybody. And then again, if you want, you can grab the leg. You can grab underneath. I know I've shown that one too. And straighten the bottom leg. Just hold. So many great hip poses, hip stretches. Good. And then release the leg. It can either be on top. That is a deeper hamstring stretch because you're locking out that leg. I'm going to not do that on either side today. Breathe. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen through the torso. And find that forward fold. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Slowly, slowly come on up. Good. Maybe have your blocks where you can reach them. Come on down to your backs. All the way down. Bring your knees to your chest. Just hold. Take the hands behind your right knee. Keep that knee there. Straighten the left leg. And then keeping the hands behind your knee, I want you to push that thigh away until the arms are straight. And then just push a little bit more to create traction. Breathe. Keep reaching the heel of your right foot away from the right knee. Bring the knee back to chest. Bring the left knee in. Same thing on that side. Interlace the hands behind the knee. Simply straighten the right leg. Feel that nice stretch. And then push the left knee away from you until the arms straighten. And then just push a little bit more. Imagine somebody's got your foot and is trying to pull that foot straight. And release, knee to chest. When you're ready, both legs straight, and we're coming into Shavasana. If you would like to take those blocks underneath your thighs or knees, but the thighs are just so sweet for most people, go ahead and take them under those upper thighs. Take a moment to give the hips and glutes a good squeeze, just drawing everything back to center. And then fully release. Let the legs relax, let the arms relax, palms face up. And as you close your eyes once again, coming into that state of awe, of curiosity, of appreciating your body and what it does for you every day. Feeling your breath soften. Feeling your body melt into the floor. Feel the jaw relax. Feel the belly soften. And soften even more. Let go. For those of you ready, start to move. If you are in Shavasana and can stay longer, please do. This seems to be a particularly nice one. But as you are ready, start to wiggle your toes, bend your knees, maybe move those blocks out of the way. Draw the knees to chest. With curiosity, notice how you feel. Rock the knees side to side, and then allow the knees to roll over to one side, curling over in fetal pose. And then as you're ready, come on up, everybody. Finding a seat. Inhale, let the arms come up. Exhale right to your heart. Bow to your own inner curiosity, sense of wonder and awe. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming to class.